Hi everyone, Anna from Reformed here. Going to take you through another mat foundational Pilates class. We're going to focus on different sort of exercises but similar muscle groups. So we'll be working through our core, we'll work on our inner thighs, our glutes, and we'll finish with a nice set of stretching exercises. So all you need is your mat. So when you're ready, take a lie down on your mat, lying on your back, a nice neutral spine. So it's a nice natural curve in that spine. Knees are bent, feet are in line with those hips, arms are just down by our side. So remember, every movement is controlled with the breath. So take a deep breath in. On the breath out, I want you to think about it, scooping those abdominal muscles and tightening right down into your pelvic floor. And release. Again, take a deep breath in. Get yourself into the zone. Breathe out, scoop out those abdominal muscles right down to the lower pelvic floor muscles. Excellent. We'll do another deep breath like this. Breathing out, scooping those abdominal muscles. Excellent work, guys. Okay, we're going to start this series again. This is an abdominal workout, lower abdominals. It's just a leg opening. So if we start in a neutral position, take deep breath in. On the breath out, we're going to open that front leg out to the side without moving our pelvis. So on the exhale, we lower that leg without moving or rocking to the side. Inhale, return. Exhale, lower the other leg. Inhale, return. Exhale, lower that leg. Try not to rock that pelvis. Inhale, return. Excellent work. Inhale, return. Exhale, lower. Inhale, return. So the lower pelvic muscles are always on because they're supporting that pelvis from rocking from side to side. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, return. We'll do a couple more other side. Keeping that pelvis nice and still. Last one on this side. And we'll finish with the last one on the opposite leg. And back to neutral. Okay, so the next exercise, we're just going to come down around that. Take your legs to a nice tabletop position and just keep them there. So we've got a nice imprinted spine now. So we're drawing our spine down into our mat. Our arms are directly over our head. We're drawing our shoulders down and back into our shoulder blades. We'll take a deep breath in. On the breath out, we're going to shoot our arms out over our head. Inhale, exhale, arms out over our head, lower all the way down, as far down as you can go without arching that back. Inhale, return to neutral. Exhale, overhead. Inhale, return to neutral. So this is working those abdominal muscles. They're all stabilized while you're moving your arms. Now the variation here is if two legs up doesn't work for you, you can still do this with two legs down. That will make it slightly easier and give you a little bit more support in your back. Or if you like, you can do one leg up and alternate those legs when you feel comfortable. Or if you are quite comfortable and confident in this position, you can do a double leg extension out, making sure that you're not overarching that lower back. You're drawing that spine into the mat at all times. So you choose your level. We'll do another 8. And 5. Breathe out. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bringing those knees, hands back down to those knees and knees onto the floor. Okay, on the next exercise, we're going to leave our left leg bent and we'll take our right leg bent. So we'll take our left leg nice and long and we're going to start with some circles. So toes are pointed, hips are parallel. We've got a nice imprinted spine here. So with our toes pointed, we're going to circle out. Little circles, circling around. Excellent. So our tummies are on, we're supporting that core, we're pointing those toes, circling out. Do a nice long limb. No dangling legs. Excellent. That tummy's working to help you control that leg. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's circle the other way. Even it up. Excellent work. Tummy's on. You're feeling a nice little bit of mobility into that hip joint as well. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back to tabletop and plant that back down. Let's do that on that right leg now. Let's take that right leg nice and long. Take a deep breath in, on the breath out. Exhale, circle down. Inhale, return. Exhale, circle down. Now if you want to make this harder, you can go wider with those circles. If you want to make it easier, just make those circles a little bit smaller. So find what's comfortable. Remember, there should be no pain in your neck, back or joints. If there is, just stop and reset. Excellent. Pointing those toes, circling out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back the other way. Just circle backwards. Excellent work, guys. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish. Bring that leg to tabletop. Plant those legs back down. Okay, the next exercise is a pendulum, which you would have done this 100 times in your Pilates classes. So bringing those legs to tabletop position, arms out long down by your side. All we're going to do is take those knees down to one side. On the exhale, inhale, bring them back to center. Exhale, down to the other side. So take a nice deep breath in. On the breath out, exhale, roll those knees over to the side. Inhale, return. Exhale, roll over to the other side. Inhale, return. So you're moving like a pendulum. Those shoulder blades are staying nice and still. And you're just moving those hips from side to side. Excellent work, guys. Let's go for 5. And 3, 2, and last one. Finish that off. Bring those knees back to center and lower back down. Okay, the next exercise can be done in 2 ways. You can start in tabletop position. If tabletop is too hard, you can keep one leg down and just alternate. We're going to toe taps. So again, if you're in tabletop position, we've got a nice imprinted spine. Shoulders are down and back. We're drawing that tummy down and that spine into that mat. So keeping those low legs in tabletop, we'll take that left leg, tap that toe down very slowly, back to neutral. Right leg, back to tabletop. Excellent work. Just very slowly taking that leg out, tapping that ground. Slowly return to tabletop. Swap with the other leg. Exhale, that lower back down tap. Inhale, return. Exhale, lower to tap. Inhale, return. Remember, you can leave one leg down. So there's a little bit more coordination, but it's absolutely doable. Otherwise, keep those legs in tabletop. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Excellent work. Bring those knees to chest, get that back a nice little massage. We've got one more set on the abdominals before we go to our inner thighs. So on this one, we're going to take a nice deep breath, keeping our legs in tabletop position. Arms long down by our side. We're going to take a deep breath in, raise head and shoulders. So holding this position here, extending both legs up to the ceiling, And we're going to stay in this crunch position. If this is too hard for your neck, you can keep one hand behind your neck or put a cushion behind your neck, or if that's just simply too hard, pop your head down. So raise your head and shoulders, legs are nice and long. We're going to go some very slow scissors. Excellent, toes are pointed. Breathe out, lower down. Inhale, return. Exhale, lower. Inhale, return. We're under a lot of tension here, so we're drawing that spine into the ground. Remember, if you've got a sore neck at any time, support that neck or take that down. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Excellent. Bring those legs to tabletop and lower those shoulders down. Well done, everyone. Give those hips a little rock from side to side. Excellent. And when you're ready, let's come in turning on our lying onto our side. So we're lying down on our side and we're going to have one nice long plane. So our feet are in line with our hips and our shoulders. We've got a long plane from the tip of our fingers right down to our toes. Take your right arm and place it in front just for a bit of stability, and bring that right leg over the front of your body, in front of your left leg. Okay, so if you're here with the toes pointed, we're just going to lift and lower our toes, working our inner thighs. So pointing those toes, lifting and lowering. Now if that leg over is not comfortable for you, you can put it down if you like, or move it back till you find a comfortable position. But we really want us to have our hips stacked, and really that effort is purely coming from that inner thigh. Excellent. And we're linking that breath to that movement. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Should be feeling that in those inner thighs about now. Beautiful, keeping that nice long line through that body. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that bottom leg. Take that right leg and place it on top of that left leg now. Again, keeping that nice long line. We're going to do a double leg lift. So from here, we're going to work that side of our body as we come up. So keeping those head and shoulders down. Take a deep breath in, on the breath out. Lift head and shoulders and feet. Breathing out to lift. Exhale to lift. Inhale to return. So working a bit of inner thighs, also a bit of side body. Excellent. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those head, keeping that head down now, resting onto that base arm. Take that right foot up into the air and suspend it. We're going to tap the lower leg up to that right foot. So left foot comes up and meets that right leg. Let's go. Single legs drawing up. So our core stabilizing us, that while that inner thigh is doing that effort to lift and lower. Doing really well, guys. I know you're feeling it on your inner thighs now. Make sure that neck is nice and relaxed. Keeping that right leg high. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant work. Bring those legs together. Let's give them a bit of a tap. Okay, so from here we're going to stay in this position. I'm just going to come up and support my head here. You can do the same if you feel comfortable. We're going to go straight into clam 2. So clam 1 is really legs down. Clam 2 is knees come to 90 degrees, feet go up into the air. This is clam 2 position. And we just open and close. Keep those feet up towards the ceiling. They don't come down. We just open and close. So we've got a nice natural curve in between our waist and the mat. And we're really lifting through the glutes. So we're squeezing and engaging the glute before we lift and open. Just supporting your body with your hand in front. Keeping those feet nice and high, opening. So really working those glute muscles. They're lifting and squeezing through the glute, and that glute is lifting that leg. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do clam with extension here. So keeping those legs, those feet up nice and high. Take that top leg and extend that nice and long. Excellent. We'll bring that leg back together, heels together, and close back down. So go to clam, open clam, extend that leg long on top, draw together, feet meet, clam closes. Open clam, extend that leg out, draw those feet together, close the clam. Excellent. And close those knees together. Knees open, extend that leg, feet meet, knees together. Let's aim for another 5. Should be feeling that in your glute. And 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Extend that leg nice and long, bring those feet together. Excellent work. Okay, so let's just keep that base, that bottom leg nice and bent. Take that top leg, that leg on top, take that nice and long. Toes are pointed. We're going to go into little circles, but these circles are going to initiate just circling down all from that hip joint. So we're getting a nice little bit of mobility into that hip joint. So making sure that we're just circling through those hips. We're not circling all our body. The movement's purely coming from that hip joint. So a bit of tension in those abdominals to keep you nice and supported. Excellent. Exhale down, inhale, return. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it back the other way. Keep those toes pointed. Should really be feeling these in your buttock muscles. Tummies are nice and tight. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs together. Okay, the last exercise on this side before we swap and do it all on the other side is called hot potato. So again, we're extending that leg nice and long in front of us. We're going to sweep that leg forward, point those toes down towards the ground, pulse down for 2, sweep back, pulse down for 2, sweep forward, point those toes, pulse down for 2, sweep back, down for 2, and sweep forward, pulsing down for 2, and back, down for 2. Excellent. That's it, guys. Sweeping forward. Let's aim for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Take it forward, pulse it down for 2, sweep it back, down for 2. Brilliant work. All right, coming up, let's set up and go on to the other side. So we're starting straight up with our inner thigh workout. So taking that left leg bent on top of the right. Those right toes are pointed nice and long. We're going to lift and lower that bottom leg. Working from the inner thighs. Lift and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. And a nice support through our core. Nice natural curve in between our waist and the mat. And we're lifting and lower. Toes are pointed. Excellent work. That's it, guys. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that leg down. Let's take that other left leg on top of that right leg. Making sure we get a nice long line through our body. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, lift those lower legs and lower. Lift and lower those legs. So just sliding that arm, top arm, down those legs as you lift. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that head and shoulders. Let's take that left leg nice and long. Point those toes. Let's bring that right leg up to meet that left foot. Making sure your hips are stacked. You're just supporting yourself so you're not rolling. We're bringing that lower leg up to meet that top leg. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Doing really well, team. Stay with me. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs together. Bring those legs up to a 90-degree bend. We're going straight into clam 2. So that's raising those heels up and opening that clam. Lift to open. Lifting through that glute. So we're engaging that glute before we open to clam. Keep those heels high. Keep those heels high. Doing really well. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to add that extension. So we open clam, extend that leg long, draw those feet together, close the clam. Open, extend, feet together, knees together. Knees open, extend, together, and down. Extend, together, and down. Doing really well, everyone. Let's go for 5, 4, stand out. That's 3, and open, extend, feet together, knees together. That's 2, the last one. Extend long, feet together, lower back down. Excellent, take both those heels down. Okay, keeping that right leg bent below you, extend that left leg nice and long, pointing those toes nice and long. We're going to go into some circles. We're going to circle through that hip joint. So when you're ready, circle. Remember, if you want to go a little bit easier, do smaller circles. If you can go a little bit harder, do bigger circles, but making sure that the movement's really coming from that hip joint. We're not getting movement through the rest of our body. So pointing those toes and circling. Great work. Exhale to circle down, inhale to return. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's circle the other way. Doing really well, guys. We've got one more to go. We're finishing on our legs today. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm feeling it with you. Okay, give that little glute a bit of a tap if you need. Straight into hot potato. So extending that leg nice and long, pointing those toes down to the ground. Sweep that leg forward, pulse down for 2. Sweep back, pulse down for 2. Sweep forward, down for 2. Back, down for 2. Excellent work, guys. Sweep that leg forward, point those toes down and sweep back, point down for 2. Let's sweep forward for 5. 4, 3, 2, and last one, finish it off, sweep forward, down for 2, and back down for 2. Excellent work. Give those legs a bit of a rest. If you want to grab yourself a quick drink, grab one. We're going to set up with a little bit of, finish off with glutes, work through our back, and then we'll get into our stretches. So when you're ready, coming down line on your mat, on your tummy. So we're in a prone position, so lying down on your mat, bending your arms if you're one hand on top of the other to support your head. Place your head on top of those hands. I'm going to take a deep breath in. We're going to turn our feet out so our heels touch. So that our feet bent, turned out, heels are touching. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, we're going to raise those legs behind us, keep our head down nice and low, and just beat those feet together. Beat those feet together. We're not here for a long time, but we're keeping those legs off the ground, so this is breaststroke legs. So our core's on to support us, our glutes, and our legs are doing all the work here. Stay with me. I've got 20 seconds here. Doing really well, guys. Should be feeling about now. Keeping that head down into your mat. We've got another 10 seconds to go. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take those hands down, those legs down. Okay, we're going to go straight into breaststroke arms. So basically our legs stay down on this one. Our arms go out nice and long in front of us. We'll take a deep breath in. On the breath in, we lift our head, sweep those arms behind us, lifting head and shoulders further, bend those elbows, point that head down towards the ground. Exhale, sweep those arms, bring them forward, extend out. Inhale. Inhale, return. Exhale, sweep forward, lifting head and shoulders. Inhale, excellent. We're working our upper back and arms here. Exhale, sweep them back. Inhale, return. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, return. Let's go for 5. And 3, 2, and last one. Take those down. Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay, so when you're ready, let's come up onto all fours here. Take a bit of a child's pose, sit back onto those feet. Send those arms nice and long in front of you. Now I want you to come up and take that left leg, cross in front of your right leg. We're just going to allow those hips to fall down, coming down nice and low, nice long back, feeling a stretch all the way down inside that glute and also that front of that hip. Really getting a nice stretch down your left leg. Stay here for another 10 seconds. Now if you want to bring that leg higher up, if you can, go for it, or lower down, just find a position that feels comfortable for you where you're getting that stretch. And in 3, 2, 1, we'll come up and swap over to the other side. So we'll take that right leg in front of that left,
Shoot that left leg long behind you and come down onto those elbows and sink into that stretch. Sink until it feels comfortable that you're feeling that stretch, but not painful, that's putting pain unnecessarily onto your joints. Just relax into this stretch. You're pushing down a little bit further each time. And we'll go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, when you're ready, let's come up into a standing position, coming up with both feet on the floor. Very slowly unraveling that body, coming up into a nice tall standing position. So we're going to do a roll down. So imagine you're up against a wall, or you can do it against a wall. I'll show you what it's like without a wall, and then I'll do one against the wall. So standing nice and tall, shoulders are down and back, arms along by our side. Nice straight line from the top of our head right down to our feet. Okay, up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. On the breath out, lower that head and very gently peel that vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time off that wall. Take that all the way down to the floor. Excellent. Until you can reach your toes or reach the floor. And when you're down there, I want you to just walk, bend those knees in so you're getting a nice healthy stretch down the back of those hamstrings. And let go, bring both those knees nice and straight, and very gently rolling all the way back up. Now I'll show you what a supportive roll with a wall looks like. If your heels are just out a little bit from that wall, shoulders are down and back. You either do it against the wall, you do it standing as you were. Take a deep breath in, on the breath out, lower that neck, very gently. Curve that tummy in, peel that vertebrae one off at a time off that wall. Bend those knees, lower down to the ground, and again, let's walk those feet. If you can't touch the ground, grab hold of your ankles. Just get to a point where you can feel that stretch down the back of those calves. And then straightening those legs and very gently coming back up and restacking that spine, one vertebrae at a time. Excellent. So if at any time your back feels sore, you can always do that against the wall. We'll do a quick little stretch of our necks again, standing up nice and tall, chin is tucked. We're going to take our head down, arms down by our side, head over our left shoulder, so reaching over. Reach down that leg, come back up to neutral. Let's go to the other side. And back to neutral. And back up, reach those legs all the way down to get a nice stretch through that side body. And back to neutral. And ladies and gents, you are done. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.